Mayambu taramna okshabaga loinana ikai khumnaba uchari Poshan Abhiyan gi makhada pangthok chariba nipan suba Poshan Pakhwada haidana tha asigi tang mapandagi kunhumdoi bhauba chatharakliba asigumba Ministry of Women and Child Development Government of India na pangthok chaba program maximizing brain development in the first 6 years of life hairiba thim asigi makhada saruk ama oina ngasigi khanna nainadoriba topic asi early stimulation for brain development of children from 0 to 3 years haibasini lingbi rakliba ngasigi subject expert Dr. Linthoi Akoijam consultant clinical psychologist chahi kun mangagi mathakta experience leirabi in different countries India da New Zealand da ADHD amadi ASD matangda yamna hena khanna nainaraga expert oirabi madam Dr. Linthoi Akoijambu taramna okchari amadi Madam Miranda Yendrembam hana clinical psychologist oinasu practice tawbirambi hojikna CDPO Purul ICDS project ki Madam Anibu amuka hanna taramna okchari
Yam nungaizare sigi initiative ko 1 week ki program se tawbasida invite tawbirakpagi opportunity pangbagi Department of Social Welfare da thagatchari aduga mayam da su khurumchari.
Thank you, ma'am. Ahanba maktada, ma'am. Pokpadagi chahi ahum phawbagi manung sida angang amagi brain development ta yam maru oi hainaribasi karigino aduga matam asida stimulation yamna darkar oi hairibasi karino amuktang phongdokpiram.
Angang se hek pokpaga ko 0 to 3 years se yam important oiba yamna crucial oiba yamna maru oiba stage ne na hairi se 0 to 3 years sida angangi brain size say about 80 to 90% of adult size mi ahan namagi adult size ki brain ge 18 to 90% ne ai ko the angangi brain sida already we say like if we can think about akuna kari haini neural pathways hai ko neural pathways se yamna kanna develop tawa matam ne ba na critical yamna oiba yamna maru oiba important kenu ne ba so if we take like akoi say forest am da ko kari jang forest am da chat le ne yamna dense oiba thick forest am da kenu amta leitabado path amta leitabdo mapam amta leitaba mapam do aduda path leitaba mapam duda if we keep going on a particular path adugi path to next time forest to the chatpa matamda it will form a path aduna easier oirakadoi neba so just like that angangi brain sida neural pathway mayam sida akoina yamna stimulation ko meter on the haraga ithil pibiba aitare aduda stimulation yamna toba area duda ya kai haini yamna importance pi taradi adugi pathway do develop tawra eba aduda piga do rise aduna for example kenodo mogi synapses bu hairasu connection bu hairasu aduda pihau da taradi angang dugi brain development ta kitang magi potential do mana ngambagi potential do adu yoba kara challenging oiba kara difficulty oiba haitare ko dagi atopa mana angangi brain se akoina brain development sida bottom up approach na layaba ko aduna part of the brain sida akoina hari se sigi emotional part of the brain haibase sinahana develop the web aduna angang sigi emotional part of the brain adi sigi akoi emotional part of the brain ama laire the thinking part of the brain adudi sagi sigi koina frontal cortex na kawe ko sisina thinking abilities na kona develop the work adoine ba aduna angang dugi experience pibi bado which means angang duna darkar koina angang na darkar oi se kaino love adegidi warmth adugumba dudina aduna adugi duda caregivers me amduna mama mapa oiba family members adult haitareko moina adu pihau da taradi pingai duda pihau da taradi magi the 8 different areas of development laibado magi potential laibada kitang waga da challenging oigan.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am Miranda, early childhood stimulation ki matang da Anganwadi services ki makhada social welfare department na paikhatpa thabak thauram singi matang da kitang thambiram
fani haizer ke ihan han bada ain haizer ni se khogi ECCE early childhood care and education sida focus tawraga yawba early care stimulation hana haizanigi sigi se akoina anganwadi services hana mayamna khangnai but marik chumna hai tardi integrated child services scheme haibagi makhada masi akoi ministry of child women and child development ki makhada lakpa achauba scheme amani nai thamjaningi aduda akoigi portion bi parhai bi na haiba kaino akoigi mass training oina tawkiba which was launched in May 2023 da launch tawkiba program ama legi adugi matungina sida akoina nutrition adu portion aduga akoigi learning parhai haibagi kaino se emphasis tawgiba hena kaino khongjang changchangiba sida akoigi anganwadi workers aduga akoigi supervisors CDPO singda training phasana pigi sigi se kari gi tawbugi tawra ino haiba matamda just to akoigi emphasize tawnaba again ko early childhood care and education se sise ani thokna khaidui 0 to 3 years haiba maga sisina akoigi nerve chetna gi curriculum haina hakoi thamjaningi ko aduga sisina mu anganwadi workers singna tha khudingi home visit chatpa matamda sise kari tok tawigadabano haibado thambiyeba akoi anganwadi workers singsna chatla ga takturibani ko adi akoi it starts from pregnancy habdi miroli binupi dagi haudoini because 0 to 3 years kaina habla 3 years to 6 years kina mo we have adhar shila haina akoi gi framework tongan bam leidari aduduna mo khoi anganwadi da lakcharaga angang singsna akoi gi play based learning hadi sanara tamba adagi locally made available toys ko aduga isai saktana adagi wari sanadana wari lina dana tamba haiba ma leizari bako but focusing on early stimulation akoin hujik hairaga anganwadi worker da chatpa matamda akoina samna haiba matam icham chamba hadi yamna sanapot yamna fancy oiba yam atang season bi mawunda icham chamna hairaga na khoi 0 to 3 months ki manung dana leiba matam dana khoi se angang se khoi gi isai sakpi ba ko adagi angang sida akoina suppose kainoma tawninge hairas angang se bai phi hongninge hai tar su wari se sana bira kan hongbi ba si kai doge haba matam da khoi gi kona lon tamak pagi language development gi pandam am oirak toine ba so it starts from the kaino hek pok bahorak padagi but adu pok bahore hai the pregnancy se aina kaino tawna de pregnancy da so khoi gi lei ba matam da khoi gi chaba se phasana chabi ba physical activity in the form of light walking ko yoga gumba happy ba sigi se anganwadi workers singsna home visit chatla ga taktori bane ba sima thamninge adagi chahi gi age appropriate oiba kai to darkar tage haibado for example amuka haizaraga na khoi chahi 6 months akoi se complementary feeding hawe ko adi akoi na chaba solid ki introduction se sidana kari machangjang ba po chaba yai hadi am atangwa pot natrasu akoi gi locally available oiba hawai oirasu wa akoina akoigi chahau airasu ko kamai introduce togani haibagi mongdo akoigi anganwadi workers na home visit chatlaga takchai
thank you ma'am mathangda madam linthoi chahi ahum phawbagi manungda angangi maruoiba developmental milestone singse kari no amadi sigi milestone sigi kari gi maru oiriba no haibasi matang marik tana amtang takpiramba yagadra
developmental milestones haide kuna manga thokna khaido iko ahambada physical development na angang duki magi physical development hai physical development sida ani thoe amana gross motor skills na khairaga na angang dugi mana crawling adagi sansaba lepa chainba khara larger kaino haitare ko motor movement haitare ko du darka oiba amana fine motor skills na pot drawing gumba tauba dagi button kudam panba khaiba gumba adugumba lare adugina physical development ta like reko dagi secondly the akoina cognitive development hadi magi khanbagi ko ability the ability to think and intelligence kasu ayam sometimes related but not intelligence hairaka koina IQ adagidi huzikanda di social intelligence emotional intelligence like aduga huziki cognitive pasina ability to think ko adugi to the laire cognitive to ma adagi social emotional development na malaire angang duna mi amaga atopa mamanabi orisu mamanabo orisu natraga adult kasu kamaina interact tawni kamaina amina smile tawr akanda da nokla kanda angang duna respond tawbra tawdabra adagi migi emotion understand tawbra tawdabra adugi area malaire adagi fourth sina communication ko magi language ability do adi mi sing so loin darkar oidana khoi su huzik ngangnari se language ki keno sida dindana ko aduna communication duma leire aduna angang duna respond to pangambra ngam dabra to ko leire ko last na kon adaptive skills na haiba adaptive skills na karino haibada the ability to look after themselves, to be independent aduna charopa matamda angang duna masanda feed tawba ngambra matanda chazaba ngambra matanda dress tawba ngamzabra matanda karihani khungup mariga panba haibra khotpra na aduna 5 areas of development sineba adu see development se kamain together koina normal developmental or expected developmental milestones na laiko so particular aduna every not even years ko 0 to 3 months 3 to 6 months 6 to 9 months na khaido oga 0 to 3 months da kari expected behavior not behavior magi domains of development to development makal mga do adu achieve to bra to the bra the 6 months na magi mana wangang so for example walking se ko chahi ani dadi we expect them to start a bit walking chahi amadana pot paira ga lepagumba leidana ko adu gumba se the certain expectations adu da kitang delay to abako adu either any of these areas ta delay to by the kamaina khangane da if you compare angang dugi magi siblings magi machin manaw natraga angang dugi similar age group da leiba dagi kitang mana kano tawtaradi na 1-2 item da nate ko sidi khara yamba item du da delay tawtaradi kitang concern oiba kano tawba yai baduna id parents kumba adagi family members duna angang dugi maybe hearing wangang ta wang ngangba the speech to kitang ngamakta tar adiba ko communication do tawtadi magi hearing do problem labra kaduna hearing check tawba gumba adugumba myam do like problem the hearing the oiram da taradi I think they need to be a bit parents need to be a bit more concerned id moido angang se kitang amtang kayani pediatrician da ko developmental pediatrician or SVI natragana if health visitor come aduga health visitor duna every time magi developmental milestones to the dum regularly check to taradi ko khara delay to rene hai taradi concerned oi ba yai ba
kadai phaw sigi developmental milestone se thengthabada ko madam asi normal se kadai bhawbada normal chinge aduga delay sina kadai bhawbada delay milestone developmental milestone delay sina kadai bhawbada sigi demarcation je ma'am
I think 6 months kubba adumaina khara kano tawni ana developmental milestones ida hambada koina concern oidoi se intellectual development amalaire intellectual development thaina di mayamna khangnar mi se mental retardation and I huzik ti adugi term do obsolete oiga ko sinjana dra aduna intellectual development delay natraga differently abled and so high ko language the terminology say over the years akoina thaina tamak paduna mental retardation are huzikna every year change torok panina we have to also keep up with the changing terminologies so anyway huziki intellectual delay haibase sima oibai sometimes magi mayamna su adum keno torumgani autism adagidi ADHD and so like adugi symptoms so before 3 years tadum identify keno weba adugi symptoms to have for example ADHD hairaga na mayam hai say attention deficit hyperactivity disorder neba aduna chahi ani phawbagi angang sidi you expect them to jump on the sofa ko adagi ko chen dana adagi pot thugai ba khotpa hai say kind of expected neba but chahi ahum natraga school ka ba hawra kan du adugi problem du sum persist tawraba ko aduga ma yumda na school gumba da su setting anida adugi problem du tawrok tadi akoi se khara concern oirak pa ya ba
thank you ma'am Madam Miranda, developmental delay identification ki matang da Anganwadi workers singna lauriba thaudang ki maram da khara thambiram bayan.
Saikidi Madam Ninthoy yam phajana su haibigre ko khoigi milestone ma'am se karam kanda warning sign haibadi delayed oire thengdhare haibagi pandam ama oidoino haibase ko sida khoina portion bi parhai bi training to bo matamda Anganwadi workers singda khoida moina screening ko checklist ama pi moina chatlaga pahangda hangba natte they have a set of questions ko adugi matungina adusu yam kanna technical oidana yamna kaino tawdana complicated oiba mong complex oiba mong da sukna natabida karino haiba matamda moina chatpa matamda for example khudam moina haizaba matamda thatarukta angang se kaino tawba phamma ngamdradi without support warning sign aduga mase noktraba joyful expression harauna khoina kaubadaga khumaktraba warning sign aduga by 12 akoina aina khara sangna 12 months habdi chahi ama surakpa matamda mase lepa haise support yarga lepa ngamaktraba adum crawling gi stage da natraga leiba taradi khitang yengjanba yai ko mana home visit chatpa matamda to sumai tawdana akoina 3 years phawbagi kaino sigi sumaina screening schedule ama akoina training da tawbada hapjagiba aduga akoigi divyangjan protocol haina ko akoigi kaino differently able angang singse Anganwadi da yaurak naba saruk yana bagi damakta 2023 November dagi introduce tawkri protocol for divyangjan na inclusivity yaw na bagi damakta moisu yum dagi thokle haira kanda Anganwadi singsida angang myam siga saruk yana bagi damakta sidasu Anganwadi workers singna khoigi moi angang singse kamaina loina gadabano haibagi training da su haiphet yawi khudam moina haizarak pa matamda angang huziki chahi ahum sub angang jagi lakpa haudoine work Anganwadi workers da aduda mana kaiguma chahi ahum magi chahi gi level du da laibada kitang khetna na tawba ngamdaba oiba taradi maron thoktabani haige oitar su adu tardi man action gi gesture da khoigi action da sini ko adi sumaina khuba khoga haira khuba takpi ba gumba magi manak nakna phame hairaga angang asisu kai gumba mai help darkar tardi angang singjusu magi mateng pangbiu hana takpi ba gumba sigumba sina kai dogi haba amatam angang atei dusu piingai dagi hauna moi dasu sumaina differently able oiba angang singchisu moigi marakta dum tinaraga socialize tawraga tinaba yai phajana haibagi pandam amada khoina grassroots level Anganwadi dagi haujabaneba sigi kaino se koi step hai tare achouba ma sigi se adubu home ki chatpa matam dadi khoina Anganwadi sina mo kamai tawge haba matam da we are just for khoin haiphet warning sign gumud ure hairaga khoin refer tawbaneba refer tawbasida khoigi RBSK team every district khudimaki lai district hospital da ko Rashtriya Bal Swaras Rashtriya Bal amda retake tawjage ko yeah RBSK haina ko Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram haina lairi ko and then akoigi district hospital dagi hendokna khoi achouba JNMs and RIMS in fact East West phajana matik chana moigi clinical psychology department lairi sida charaga dum yingbi ba yagani ba simai phajana thamjaninge ko
Thank you, ma'am. Sigi okay matang sida ko Madam Lintoy angang ga loina biriba sing caregiver hai tare ni ko sina tangai phadana section ga doba warning signs chi asi kari oi gani madam
warning signs aina yamna important ari ngasai hek horakpada ko koina brain development ki matang da haidana ko adu brain development se angang sina for let's say angang to give brain development taunabagi damakta caregiving experiences am important oeba aduna warning angang to the akoina attachment and angang na darkar orise kaino haibada love warmth adagidi ma se safe oye se feel tawbaduneba aduna akoina ngasai ADHD adagidi intellectual the difficulty autism haibasina neurodevelopmental conditions na la eba but there are also angang present torokpa matamda clinic kumba present torokpa matam sida behavioral problems ko kapasu yamna atupana kapana taba excessive the persistent yamna he na kapado mayamga compare tawraga ko natragana yamna withdrawn oiba mi uragana yam kiba degi separation anxiety kanga lairi ba top conditions ko degi angang 0 to 3 years ta koina yamna concern oigado basina toilet problem toileting feeding problem sleeping problem sisu yangsan badum yamna important oi ko duna what I'm just wanting to emphasize is parents haitare ko caregivers sing se mokoina pirakpa moina piba experience to angang du da piba experience to na angang du gi brain development sida keno torok to nema angang du gi brain development trajectory haitare ko magi asai forest to the neural pathway to pa haiba se experience to hanjan pira kan to the neba keno torok doi se angang du gi development se social emotional sida ko aduna sometimes angangi warning signs ni ko questions hanga is adu itar so I just wanted to emphasize importance of caregiving experience adu the you mamma the call let's say stress level say am lai rena khala seba either postpartum depression oidana loina mama sing mapa sing loin macha sing do loinung shirini but because sometimes postpartum depression oiba natraga there is a lot of domestic violence or adagi difficulty tension labor khotpa myam stress level say mangba oir kanduda natraga Manipuri culture the su like kapaga angang do da adum kapallu kumbaga haiba I mean I might be completely wrong but there might be that cultural issues also we need to take that into consideration ado sum kapaga sum kano taraga angang do kapaga ma resilient or aduini haiba nataba what the child need is madi distress cry neba aduna kamai together parents to na chatlaga angang do thembiraga ko pammaga thembiraga natraga isai bu sapiba angang dugi magi emotion ngasai gi limbic system do calm down to the tardi toxic stress oirakadoine ba angang dugi da aduna magi cortisol level high stress level gi keno se adu do high oirakadoine ba aduna adu yamna high oiratadi angang sigi wangang bangam de ko angang singse but still moigi kaino sida non verbal kaino sida di loinamak lai hawdoine ba aduna mangonda kaino to say the world is not a safe place adu oitaradi magi coping mechanism do mana kaino to either yamna withdraw toropa an attachment hai say bonding hai say mapa duna nungsi da bagi wanata ba but because for example maternal depression do no oitaradi akoisu depressed or tadi mina keno torpa matamda we are not very responsive angang duna darkar oiba matamduda respond ta hogda tadi uziki cortisol level do high oibanina adugi ngasagi pathway do aduna angang sina khamdoi se I am not safe the world is not safe I am not loved aduna template oina form the blueprint oidoine ba aduna hayeng chaw account the magi relationship labor khotpasida either yamna freely relationship oidabdo mi singse trust over yade ko adu oitaradi aise khara checksana labor cannot freely oidabado attachment do laitaba aduna adu kitang highlight tawzaninga mi ko akoina budi ADHD adagidi ASD neurodevelopmental conditions side but angang the su there are lots of emotional and behavioral problems na aduna caregiving can say experience say yamna important oiba
hairiba warning signs singsi thengnarabadi madam kadaida kanaga tanagani
warning signs say I marak dum angang yam kapase it's normal problem na koina consider to say when it becomes very persistent adum toina te masuya daba leidana adugumba adagi problem se kitang chronic kitang kuina leira aba adu oitaradi 0 to 3 years study ko ayamba matamda first kano chatpase pediatrician da ayamba chatli ko duna developmental pediatrician na identify to biraba ADHD gi nataba ko adu oitaradi clinical psychologist chatpa yai ko ayamba aduga moina assess to bayai natraga mental health professional any trained mental health professional amana la chatla kandida akoina huzik clinical psychologist ta lakpa matamda we take a very detailed history starting from even pregnancy the mama dugi health condition mama dugi stress level karino support system na karino starting from the time of conception dagi akoi se history se loza doineba ko adu loraga magi developmental milestones kari kram yam aduna clinical psychologists generally take a very detailed history psychiatrist su lowi ko adu moina detailed history lora kanduda angang se kidang problem concerns oibra oidabra hairaga adugi matungina intervention piba adu intervention piba se angang the day do makoi play based ayam batawe but generally yamna pikpa ko generally below 3 years below 6 years adi ayamba matamda koina piri se parents kumbada intervention piraga and natraga parents ka angang ga pulap lairaga ko angang dugi joint interaction hai tare ko adugi intervention the supi
ma'am keno akoigi society da diko sumaina problem ama leire problem haigadra some abnormality or problem ama leire haibase phongdokning daba su yawi ko adagi phongdokpata ikai ba accept tawning daba su yawi ko aduna sikumba condition lakpa matamda akoigi parents sing da athubida kamaina ko that you should come out haibase sumaina sigi matang da tang advice bibiram ba yagadra
barriers am like ko mina parents na approach to ka hedi help seeking behavior hai tare ko husipudi kitang awareness le ramnina I think people are getting a bit kai hani open minded oena aina sum yumda sum almost every year adum thaina dagi thoglak pase I see a shift I see some kind of change kitang younger generation parents always say kitang open minded oi but still there are lots of work that needs to be done koduna stigma lay prejudice lay majority of the time psychiatry and psychology ladi ngaure haibase that's a terminology people use but mental health haibase everyone need mental health all of us need mental health the mental illness nate it is mental health it is the ability aduna we adugi prejudice se kitang thadopiba the reason adugi prejudice help seeking se ngan ta holder tarina problem se kitang chronic oraga entrenched ore eba aduna problem se kamain together let's say 0 to 3 years the helps la hodre dana and we know emotional problem orambaya behavioral problem orambaya na tragana neurodevelopmental condition haibadi ASD traga ADHD obi help ya hon tadi problems compound torakaneba masagi 5 areas domains haigi bado developmental kanogido milestones haitare ko aduda area social emotional natraga communication natraga language aduda help the hoda taridi angang do school chatlani school da what is going to happen like takpirani ko aduda magi cognitive development ability to understand do khanga aroi adegi area any duda kanota taradi magi ozana takpadu understand tawraroi adai my behavioral problem duna oiragana angang atopaga tinabadu enotawraroi school haibase like tambam nangate but it is also a place of socialization aduna magi emotion kari kara do loina ma kenotorani duna angang duna mangondo oina stress level do high oira aneba adagi angang gi self esteem magi the way angang duna magi own perception about himself or herself ko natraga them ko musikantana he she them adu way the way they look they think about themselves self concept self esteem do low or aneba aduna combine together aduna further develop aduna intervention pi how the taradi further development see research na haibani kodna problems subclinical population ko ekona problems in macha orambadagi chawra aneba aduna by the time they reach adolescent adu oitaradi moigi kanodo either depression tobayawi nupidana yamba depression gumba tawgali nupadana yamba substance use gumba sitawi natraga behavioral problem aduga moigi adugi chawrakpa later life the trajectories aisi mayam ki hanbagi wana tiko but risk factors sing do the address the hoda taradi the chances of developing aduna drug and alcohol la ani self harm la ani attempting suicide the criminality lots of other multi developmental trajectories do asagi neural pathway do forest the tawriba path to footprint to somna kanda chatpagi mahutta somna kanda chatpagi adomna kanda adna intervention do pihau taradi anova pathway ma semba yaneba because brain sidi neuroplasticity laibanina adum adugi didi you know changes lakpa yayeba
ma'am gise am phajana marik chumna so hai sigi matang da aina su akoi gi anganwadi na kai anganwadi services na anganwadi worker na akoi na kai doge habisu ai haiphet amuka hanjana haijani ko akoi na early ma'am na nga sai haigri ko neural pathways develop tauba brain plasticity haise basana masa heal tauba gi capability leiba sida akoi na kamai to ga da nga sai gi pregnancy dagi hore and mental health of the mother is very important na akoi gi ukning wakhal nungai na leiba se mama se so sigi support se magi family member da yam hawe so akoi na mok sigi sidai hauba sida akoi na su timely oina intervention se kamai to ge da with supportion divas kai na akoi na CB oina pangto khalle si mayam haizaning ba so that the family member can participate akoi gi nupi mirol liba nupi do phana ba aduga mo angang pokku matamda nga sagi aina mo haizani sina early stimulation hairadi akoi ithil pi bane ba akoi na ma'am na nga sai hair angang je kappe haira ganda akoi sum thadok ba khunang jagini haibagi concept ama lai bane ba sigi se akoi na kaino tawi ba yari makai ma'am na haibagi matungina su akoi na su haizai ko angang se whenever they cry pambiba su tawiba aduna khwaidagi kaino oiba moigi hayeng secure oiba hayeng moigi emotional development emotional hairaga na pukning wakhal lektaba phangba phadaba ngamba sauning ba matamda kapning ba matamda so sigum ba matam sida hayeng regulate tauba ngamaknabagi pandam oirak tuine ba ko ma'am aduna sima yam phajana ai haizani aduda akoina tawriba se khogi adi ma'am na haiba siga akoi ICDS na tawja siga yam thina chana ba loi matang oi budo dai so yam panjani ba ai tare ko ma'am aduna oy aduda si lere na stimulation se hadi akoi se wa kya nganga ne sab ngasai gi postpartum depression haire sime ko mama sina wangang ning dana leiraga na angang do kamaina yengning ba phauduino and it all starts ka yin hawa matam da phajana neglected oina matom da sum thambiraga natraga magi husband gi support yaudre haina khalasu nupa mapa do adum hadi mama ori base adum nuai ta ba phau ba habse oi doine because hormonal changes haibam like already dip oi re hadi handar ine ba adui matam na adu dos and don'ts haibi ni ko adu to phaiega phatega yamna chumba technically research tawraba wahai haibi ban hena phaieba sisina khoin anganwadi workers sina home visit chatpa matamda akoi chaba khotbagi matang khatana tana ma se kamaina magi emotional need su hadi phajana wahai duwata phajana haibiba khotpiba ko support counseling haita the very basic way adumaina su pangthok e haibase haijani
adu already program yam lairabdini ba ko the anganwadi workers me am the train up tawraga awareness laibanina adum when identify tawraga adum program me am the season abibana existent lairabanina ba ko I think adu season abibado productive oine na khalle
ado ma'am season abase khoigi thaina gi chnabi haibagi kaino se akhoi thaina tawrakte this has to break it's a very difficult oiba adugam challenging oiba haitare ko akoina phareba akoina tawre ngam akoi isana okay we are knowledgeable ai khange ai tawge haitar so there are constraints id mother in law ge site ni bu khalda su relative amana wa am hairam ni ko it triggers natra aduna sisina oiraga su I think one of the factors for postpartum depression adugumba su lahalle na I khanjai ma'am because ai gi leminari ba mi singona ai bu phasana ngangbiba sakbiba tawbidradi ko kaino tawde na phasana magi holistic kai hai recovery healing ama changbani na adumaru oina khanjai ma'am
Madam Miranda sikumba problem condition ama leire haiba angang se akoina suspect tawbo oigera ko or keno identify tawre hairagadi magi imung manungi family members amadi akoigi anganwadi gi functionaries singsina angang si karamba mongda loina bigadage haiba simtanga tapiram
mari sisina khwaidagi maru oiba kaino oidoine khwaidagi maru oiba challenge ama soidoine anganwadi worker na because concept na khoigi kai khangam doino mana haibagi wakhal amasu lakpa yai because khoi hanagi biased oibani khangde wakhal je hana ko aduna man ishoi de bida mana khoigi asama natraga ANM ma hana puraga chatpi bayani he angang samte yengbiu ko noi angang do aina haidi se phazana moida haibi mama change ba ha ma them bam chang ba haitare sumaina khitang dai haipet yeng thoksi soidabas yai soire hai tarasu akoigi intervention na sai ma'am yam phasana panbibado pingai da problems explore tawdringai da chawthokdringai da hana phasana mamutana intervention hadi kai kai tawba yage habagi sinba sabat hotardi soiraktana ba problem hena chawthoktana ba habagi wahaidu da laktoine adun ahambada akoigi huzik lairise asama ANM amaga hadi loina leibanina si se hana chatminare hairaga sumai tawre hairaga akoigi nearest PHC loina nakna leire huzikti yam phazana suko health sector gi aduda moina health checkup tawre hairaga moina mu refer tawbiba adi yamna with all the facilities available akoi gi aina hanjan haizare rims ta jenims ta clinical psychology department psychiatry department yam chawna phazana functioning oina lei aduda tana biba aduga amana akoi gi intervention gi haibase lakpanina akoigi composite regional center haina amaso akoi takel de lei sigi se adom kaino tawbada khudong chaba lobase OPD ticket ama ka aga su yeng bayani mi aman changaga aduga intervention longninge hai tardi suppose speech delayed hai tardi speech ki therapy intervention longninge hai tardi magi UDID adi unique disability identification card ama changeba sisina mu akoigi department of social welfare na issue tawdoine ba but sigi se online procedure oi koina online da che se fill up tawri hairaga with a registered mobile number Aadhaar card sima yaura kanda ko Aadhaar card to ga mobile register tawba sima darkar tai form fill up tawri haira kanda moina referral services tharak toini sida koi concerned district to gi chief medical officer jenims shrims moina dum haira ani adui matung ina health checkup proper to hol haira kanda issue tawdoine ba sigi UDID se and then akoi gi intervention pangthok kadoine ba so akoi gi manipur gi oin yam phaba hai tari si tanja se hoba composite regional center gi help se for a very good intervention measure in IC thamsan
madam Lintoy angang developmental delay leire haina khangaba angang sing sigi intervention sing asai madam na budi amna mention tawjare ko yari gai nganna haibase but nganna intervention tawraga na kadai bhawbada sigi delay si phanba yabage haibasi is it 100% phanba yabra or kadai bhawba
neurodevelopmental conditions tadi ko kitang akoigi kano se approach hai tare ko approach se it is not to fix the child ko hai se neurodevelopmental conditions se world lama laibda akoi se magi kano square packs lerin kalone round those square to the fit to han banate ba so akoina tawdoisna interventions tarokpatuna environmental modifications ku ayam bator edna neurodevelopmental conditions ta lairi se moise brain style differences haya koina husikanda de ko so the way they look at the world perceive the world the way they understand the moina information process to base kind of different oyaba so autism hiriniko we have very famous people husikan autism hybida Elon Musk is self like he diagnosis ne ko thaina di Asperger's harame but husiki autism gi makhala Elon Musk autism oi Albert Einstein was autistic adegi di Newton aduna famous people like ko adegi actor da su like ko ADHD haira kasu swimmer ko Michael Phelps Serena Williams adegi Simone Biles kange gymnast moisu ADHD neba so what we really want aikoina fix to bugina teba sidi angang sing dugi mogi strengths to identify to ba moina kari quality lai ko even Greta Thunberg he masu autism ni ko ASD ne masu aduna mogi strengths to mogi passion because sometimes ASD hierarchy moi said they may be very passionate about a particular one interest ko car khangba natragandana music da yam haiba natraga let's say very interested in math ko adugumba the oibado moigi strengths to identify to biragana adomna kanda inbiba yai ba aduna
one track with the level.
One track oi aduna wari sana matamda if a child comes with a special interest in football to give maram sanari gai di you know worry what I say to and fro conversations say ya never but the moment you pull in another interest area of interest socially or so more so they struggle to kind of neba to interact aduna moi gi interest to the aduna strengths identify to we but deficits to the nate ko moi gi problem area do so identify to we ga do ni adu oitar so strengths se identify to raga parents to inform to we ba aduna we are not there to fix them fix to we gi nate ba adu oitar di akoi na say no you all should start behaving to what is expected normal higher ne ba akoi na so called normal behavior ni ko aduna neurodevelopmental conditions ki oikre ko social emotional ko angang amada koina child and adolescent kano the service tala ise neurodevelopment ma leire atopa la isina social emotional la ayamba oikre ko behavioral difficulties so social emotional and behavioral difficulties sida ado moido nganna intervention pb hautaradi moi ngasai miranda na su high grade emotion regulate tawba ngamba haidi akoina caregivers na pidoi se mokogi brains into the help tawdoineba to help them self regulate tawba emotional regulate tawba behavioral regulate tawba aduna behavior I say akoina uba matamda angang se ngaukshan na hairneba behavior haiba say it's a form of communication behavior gi makha the behavior na if you take it as a tip of the iceberg ko iceberg ki keno to tadi makha da yam leiram doineba makha the anxiety leiram bayai sadness leiram bayai atopa emotions ko adagi magi needs meet tawram da bayai ado angang sing dadi ngasai frontal cortex to sulai tamnina adugi ability do haiba ngamdamnina moina express to ise behavior do oina to eba but it is a communication aduna akoi as parents caregivers akoi na gyan kidang understand to do say what should the child do nataba what does the child need to adugi basis to the work taradi angang do so understand kano to ni ko adagi they will feel understood adagi mo self esteem self concept to so the confidence la pa kodung do adu yam important oi say what should the child do nataba or how should the child behave nataba what does the child need to behavior do gi makha de lai do karino do adu address to wiba an angang sina yam anxious oitaradi adu da angang du da kari intervention pi bai parents da kari intervention pi and I think even society da suko adu na universal preventive intervention gumadala ani adu na uzik ICDS naga program specific to the week but I think there are lots of aina huzik taba matamda dum universal preventive intervention so miam to we do na awareness kumbado do na intervention people say different levels to people yagile
question ong tanga hangjage ko madam see attention deficit hyperactivity disorder hai se ngathai madam na haibi ba matamda angang si amna karani active energy level yam wang ba adagi yamna kaino leitaba lekha ta da pungning do ko restless oi ba angang hai tare ko adu taseng naging ngauksanaba angang haibam su lei ko ma'am aduna ngauksanaba angang ga ADHD ga ani sigi demarcation se kadai do oi ke haba
yam na interesting over question answer to Miranda you want to answer
see we do a lot of observation ma'am ma'am nang sai zo high grade when akoina clinical psychologist amana lakpa matamda detailed history lawe right from my conception to my birth and then magi developmental milestone kaida yogi ke haibigi wase ko and then when we do assessment ko koigi ama hakoi say 0 to 3 years makhut leng ba khot ba horak pa active exploratory stage matam da su makhut leng but parents get concerned ki kaino sibu akoi makhut leng sibu ka hendra khotra haibigi ko kasi ama su lei ba khoi se hujik se closed space am confined to roga lei ba ma'am atuga kamain to ge hawa matam na hana di open space ko ma kaino ko di lei ba but we have standardized tools ko masai ma'am na ju phajana high grade ko aduda setting ani da adi yumda and then school da aduga akoin anganwadi chatle haragana yumda natraga anganwadi da ko moina socialize tori ba mafam du da makhut se lengaga larik lai shuda pukning chang da ba mi on da kak adum tawba parents aduga akoin hangba matam da koigi magi oza da su hangbi ba hai tare ko magi ka that how is he behaving in the school haibagi wa haise yumda to bilerga school da kak tawbu su lai school da to bilerga yumda kak tawbu su lai ko but ADHD it will be there in every setting ko aduna but akoina ani makta leitaba yade haibigi kaino simadi lei ko rule hai tare ko ma'am similarly although there are that way we have these tools to assess them but then akoina observation we just don't sit at the child and then kaino taw deba ADHD oi tardi magi chahi se kaino tor tables ta kakhatana khotana adu tawdana hana there will be like symptoms but we don't give diagnosis until the age of 7 according to DSM-5 like this way na ko aduna simadi ai thamninge
adai atopa ma I just want to add ko ADHD sida lai se predominantly two symptoms deba inattention haiba maga hyperactivity / impulsivity thaina di hum oirame huzikti ani oikreba aduna ayamba matam the hyperactivity se hedi ko change la adudi yam easily identify to yaiba ko and it happens mostly in males. Inattention hyper symptoms ina ayamba matamda nupina ayamba kano kahani nupi da ayamba present oyeba ko inattention se aduna majority of the time they tend to get undiagnosed kay the nupim chadu di ko chen na ko nupim cha hyperactivity oy basu yawi ko but most of the time inattention se layeba and inattention sida akoina alert oy ga do se sum lyric oiro ko play oiro hek kano se activity ma piba matamda aswaida kitang kano ma makhona ma thoedana ko phat ing thokpa yamna easily distracted oibodo adagi di kanano ma padara ma lenge hai su phat kano tawa aduga moina tawriba activity do lyric khaktang natte ko sidi atopa play dudasu focus to base yamna waba adagi moigi exam matamdana answer skip tawba natraga whole page to ma skip tawba adagi homework not on time adugumba mayam adagi the things that require sustained attention ko pung khai gumba pung whatever attention yamna sustain yam kuina concentrate tawba subject pu hairo ko aduna essay gumba written work gumba sida yam bored juba then mapam ma chatla kandana impulsive kano do kari hani yamna thuna bored juba do adu chatlasi ngaingam da ba hai tare ko adu dagi atopa amana they become very kai hani mogi organizational skills to id compass ka dagi di instrument box dagi table ga se mathongram khangdana chai raga leiba dai pothambam adagi school da muk mangauba gumba adugumba mayam duna ayamba inattention gomda lakaneba aduna nupi and the reason sigi se highlight tawning isina class ta di moise tumina leiraneba adu moise diagnose or but mind di amna nasagi hyperactivity do the energy level do yam high or kan nupam cha ko chen laga ubadu maina inattention se the mind se amna restless oiba very fast kaino neba
physical manifestation yanda with
kaino neba adune duna phamma leiraga Ferrari ma thauraga bicycle kaino duna brake na phaba gumba neba kaino da moide toise duna pause button ka yaw da bodo moise aduna yamna fast oiba engine oiba do aduna mental level da aduna they nupim chadana ayamba complain la isina class ta inattention duga class ta wayam ngangi they're very talkative in class go de gidi ngak lai gana toilet chat luge kumba haibe leidana ko but inattention sinaba duna de patience later ba haiba to
duga IQ na they'll be like very bright sometimes aduga ADHD like the maram hoya concentration se yaud ba na maram hoya ga academically yamna sondhaba su laiba yam thengni sima
adudi madam si ADHD se akoina diagnose tore hairo ko intervention and management se kamaina tawn
ADHD se akoina muk diagnose to matamda su akoi huziki ngasagi predominantly ko inattentive oibra natraga predominantly hyperactive oibra natraga combined suni ko duna inattention plus hyperactivity combined su lai ko aduga mogi severity level layeba sometimes yamna severe oitaradi medication piyeba aduna tataradi kaino ahum thokna ko child centered interventions haiba maga natragana parent centered interventions haiba maga natragana school based aduna akoina other sum so ko school the modifications to honbase classroom structure ama leirani aduna angang se mamang da phamhan biyu ko but not in the center side ta where there's minimal distractions
Distraction.
you know the more attention do yam focus to the banina minimal distractions to the phamhan biyu na hai ko aduna tragana angang kai haini khidang positive role model hai tare ko angang adugi manak ta phamhan biyu ka swaiba but there's a debate you know the kanana influence to ni kind so adugi questions raised to ko but what I'm trying to say is clear classroom modifications hai tare si sing se darkar hoiba dagi classroom to matam da moi attention se am short oi banina moi se 45 minutes ki period to the yamna wa toineba aduna movement oza sing sida tawdoi se movement break bibiba marakta instruction piba matam da instruction manga pibai mahutta instruction ahum pibiba ngasagi frontal cortex ana ina haizagibado adui do koina executive functioning skills ana ama sulairi ko adu sina duna planning tauba prioritize tauba problem solving ability decision making adu myam do lagtoine ba ADHD diagnosed tauba angang sidadi executive functioning haise sigi se 3 years delay taweba aduna yam intelligent oiba yai adu oitarasu adugi mogi control do tawba ngamdaba aduna ngausanaba angangan haibado sometimes they might have ADHD also or they might have anxiety restlessness anxiety for a kind of sutaweba aduna unless moido akoigi language ta as adult reframe tawbase am darkar oyeba moije thawinki tawrini defiant oirini moise deliberately engon the root oirini haitaradi parents oirasu adagi teachers oitarasu angang dubu deal to bibado different oirani as opposed to ma say sometimes you know magi brain functioning se control to bangam de haibado adu achumbai di moise self regulate to bangam da bagineba aduna it is really important id brain functioning brain style difference karino na adom na kandagi lakpiba as opposed to angang dudi nasagi haibado 0 to 3 years sidadi moidi regulate to ngam sigi kano brain se leitamni na aduna parents sing sina takpi ga doineba parents sing duna yamna moi own regulation emotional regulation do ngam dadana ko saugdana they every time react totadi the child is not going to learn aduna co regulation and aduna tapna thembiba khotpa haibado aduna oh mane adagi ADHD is akoina diagnosis ta akoina conduct ngasai na haibi to Gloria na habdo yamna ngoshna ba ngang kanga haibado aduna conduct disorder na natraga oppositional defiant behavior amana layaba adu ayamba matamda ADHD ze ngasai hagibdo developmental trajectory da moise kamain lakani haibaka intervention to hoda taradi majority of the time ADHD laibangang se oppositional defiant behavior is laeba oppositional defiant behavior di parents no haiba matamda everything haiba do opposite to wakadaiba adu rootness ta laena aduna adwai matamdu di problem se am entrench oigreba aduna chahi nipan mapan subanga haiba inde kanga haido adegi khadang kano tor agana conduct disorder di lying stealing adegi physical aggression ni khapnaba adegi cruelty to animals kanga laibaduna problem do yamna hensalakpa do haitare ko compounded orakpa adudadi kirang aduna early intervention se yamna piingai dagi kaino ta hubasina yenghal hubasina phayeba hayengwai kaino tarokpai mahutta
madam handaki kaino haitare ko akoi post covid sida hoje autism like behavior angang me amda hojik si yamna thengna base sigi matang da kitang kuthana naina biba
post covid matamda khoi se confine toraga leire ya matamda yumda ko aduda kamai torake haba matamda khoi gi mobile phone sida dependency se hengatle kamai toge habada why because akhoi gi nupi sida laeba mother is a main caregiver ko sida magi multiple role chalari she's working ko ma thabak su tawni yum gi kaino su tawni if support like ready phagre ko support like the bida nuclear family oina mama mapa macha am like ra kan da tawo matam da hek magi kita convenience ma kitang thabak ku kom ni hai tari angang se chak in ba boy ro natraga ma do thabak to boy ro angang se phone pi san ki ba ko sigi sida gi kamai tor ka angang se khoi gi magi kanna speech development torok matam ma'am na nga sai haiba neural pathways develop to marak matam sida kedo ga the screen no ina to leire ba ado sigi se covid ki matam da yeng bada khoina angang se kai hai tar one to one interaction sidi kaino response kya to draga cartoon language se oh you did that kaina ga khoi gi with that tone with that accent akhoi ga magi mama lon mother language shukna na tabida to ba se yamna lakhi na ai thamjani ko hujik adu do virtual autism haina gi term su oina thore adugi matamda adubu khoigi the right intervention ko anga mama pas na kitang aware oi tardi la purak pa matamda dum khazagi basu laiba khazagi ba in the sense kai you know the autism ne di diagnose ba na triba pura puri ko ma aduga kemta laita kan gi se ko but just because my one to one interaction de tau de habigi da makta phazan intervention ta ho tardi ma do adum pharakiba oiba not I'm not saying the autism pharakani haba natte but the magi area do speech ki interaction one to one social communication magi walamba do adu phagat halle haba neba so sigi se am issue ina thoki adu hujik su screen hai se suwa pai gnu haba su yadre even if akhoi angang pu e hai tar so nau na ko minimizing screen time hana su hai ko ma'am adi we are not able to say pura completely because akhoi se angang manakta lai hai tar so we are constantly using our mobile phones aduna they are very kahani imitation se observational learning se akhoi de yenga ma tau tamba se am kan ma matam oi na they learn quickly learn to eba moi se so aduna healthy karam healthy screen times na ma'am karam kanda to be yai aduna unhealthy oi ba sigumba sisu yamna maru oi na khangina ba na khale
adu su leire aduga huzik research am ka su kan tori miranda na hai do yamna socialization do decrease to na screen do su leire da na ko aduga huzik su akoi kano there's lot of research going on id can you say autism increase adagi ADHD increase I say adum mapan da su huzik time now why angang present over child and adolescent service ta lakpa presentation problem duga huzik la isikana huzik sina ayamba neurodevelopmental sela eba even in Australia ko aduna autism gi assess to bu ADHD gi assess to bu na adugi yam su yamna lakpa se so all over the world yamna increase to we aduna there's a lot of research going across the world kari post covid oidoira adagi di adugi kari factors lai
virtual autism ki matang nainari ngai se ko madam huzik ti generation se Gen Z type ko and plus nuclear family concept si मैम से punja laga ko digital world se di unavoidable oiba matam di oire ko aduna karam level bhawpada safe introduction to digital world and what is safe and what is not safe haibadu karam pura digital world se di pura muthatpadi yadre hujikti ko aduna kadai bhawpada
mane adu yamna interesting oiba question ne hoizo ko balance to neba at the end of the day balance to neba aduna dagi di school da su huzikandi adum laptop season adana angang sing adum early childhood ko khodi thaina adune tablet de khodi textbook pare yamba matam da textbook huzikti ayamba oidre aduna huzikti yamna different oikona balance purak pase yamna di kari haini challenging oiba matam ni ko aduna kamaina certain rules adi asai miranda na so have do role models is yam important oiba akoina sum screen do yenga na tang phone pa ngano ani angang sing so aduna family screen time off screen time sidaina si bawba ko yi kenoni wi-fi cut off all the gadgets put in one place ko at the end of it aduna akoina hana practice to ba aduna hoi mama pa oiba say yam na keno it's very challenging but we have to set some examples aduma lai redna ko other thing is combine together brain again going back to brain dopamine and neurotransmitter am laidana adu kumba se happy hormone haiba se rewards kanolina ba aduna screen sida tawri se angang sing se khudak ta neba phangi se fast food fast kainoni dana. You ask for food, you get it immediately.
Instant
You
gratification.
do an instant gratification. You send a message to your friend, you expect a reply immediately. Akoi di thaina imana bo oirasu boyfriend girlfriend bo oirasu chiti thana. Then you wait, anticipation do tawdana dumaina tawidana. But huzikna instant gratification do neba. Aduna dopamine release tawbase pangraneba. And then combined together more stimulation to they start seeking for more and more and more. Aduna dopamine gi factory produced the part of the brain do adu do produce the wangam dabana aduna never addiction and high say
Dopamine addiction.
Aduna adugi related ne because evolutionary akogi brains in the certain amount that factory do not produces certain amount to never adu the evolutionary time dagi yaur abaneba but now kuzikti kudak the pangam nina adum dopamine to hit pangam nina they seek more and more aduna akoi to scroll to matamda you don't know how 1 hour passes because dopamine hit to sum cannot overlay so you seek for more and more and more adum nakanda su explanation ko.
Madam angang 0 dagi 3 years fawbugi manung da leiba angang singde yumda loina riba parents grandparents brothers sisters ko family members singna kari activities to yage ko for social emotional aduga cognitive development ki damakta maximize tongna bagi damakta kari activities to yabage
Activity says what I'll say is certain guiding principles hierarchy ko 0 to 3 years the cannot let me say free play angang na best way of learning is through play yamna sanahan biba aduga structured play nataba aduna toys sing se thamaga adi angang dugi creativity imagination blocks poirasu ama boirasu copy ingai dadi adu oirani blocks na trasu sa hagib do yamna expensive oiba toys ki darkar leit tarasu you know
can you utensils
vessels ha adu gumba adai moidi angang 0 to 1 dadi sensory na ayam learn to do neba moina to do aduna sound oiba yai visual oiba yai texture oiba yai adu dagi neba moi learn to do aduna akoi di thaina sana matamda chapu play doga lairakte ba what we learned was laibang na chapu haraga that was our fine motor skills adu never koina torise concept of the marum kon bi sanara aid plus minus so I think it's akogi thaina gi sanarakpa myam do you don't have to go to a fancy kayani yamna expensive lauraga barbie doll lairakpa kholakpa aduna tatarasu kayani adum kam simple oiraga ko role play tawba khotpa na play based medium se adu ki important oi other thing is can you say angang gana parents ka matam spend tawba so kuna quality time and haidana ko so it's not quantity time quality time ne baduna loinma we understand as parents atopa roles like atopa responsibilities myam lai aduna playing for 1 hour akoi kisungam moi energy level the moi energy level keep up the wasunga moi so just spend about 10 minutes 15 minutes every day think that as an adudo investment in a can be yoba bank the paisa hapa dumaina if you spend about 15 minutes every day angang dugi connection do aduna behavior emotional even ADHD oitarasu calming do lakaneba and 15 minutes that they say as adults mobile karikara all of them can wait 15 minutes say 100% attention angang du the pipi ragana adugi matam du the angang se correction to bidaba whatever I mean I can also demonstrate ko zikamaina koina that is one thing that we do in the clinic the kamaina angang singa parents the kamaina quality time tawni haibdo quality time haisiga angang du the nang takpi bagi there is no teaching there is no kari haini criticism fun oihan bado aduna so football daga football sanaba matam daga describe tawina sigi misina the pastor haidana angang duna draw to matam da all you are doing is describing nang na duge ibado sometimes praise sometimes there can be physical touch aduna 15 minutes every day angang du da pangdoi say 100% attention do pangtadi ngasagi neural pathway I am loved I feel safe, I'm safe haiba adugi template to adu thambi taradi hayengwai later development da stress laktar su adugi template to kano reactivate to yaneba
ada sidesida moi 0 to 3 years ki angang da ko maximum how much karani screen time is acceptable.
That's I on the if I were to say 0 to 3 that the yengan binu I on the I don't think
haidi unavoidable di oire da na ko me huzikan gi generation sida akhoi maksu adum phone pai base leisure nataba work related phone je adum su pai ra bani na mo ju phone su urne khara khara di adum yenga bani na ko aduda
activity the ko coloring to holo madagi di keno to hon bayai like the pab natrasu picture book to yengaga they can start turning their pages adusu motor skill develop to ineba plus again senses aduna adagi the different the matching to hon bado adi color mayam se match to hon ba natraga na size natraga na shape adu mayam dusu adugi keno have to activities mayam do dum to hon ba yaneba so just leave haidi akoina chak thong lai re na khalaseba ko I think role of fathers is very important. We keep talking about mothers, but
Yes.
we have to talk about fathers also, especially father and son relationship, I think. But anyway, instead of giving the phone, angang do dum manak to the helaga coloring town bayai picture book mayam thamalo. Once they're surrounded with that, adum masana automatically adugo reading habits su yam inculcate over yam kenoto yai ko the gidi musical instruments so dum adi hekta guitar la yu haibagi wanatabada ko adi keno dusna dum kari vessel do na dum drum mo hen bayai ko kharabudi sound la ani adu oitarasu adugumba so we have to be very creative aduga structured oidana ko structured ohendaba unstructured play ade dolls kara thambayai adagi di kari haini doll house lai bai mahuta ka shoe box kumbanaga dolls halaga ko sorry doll house halaga pretend play to bayai and that is also observation adi angang do imaginary play to ngambra ngamdabra to and 0 to 3 years to the yaring gai diba ko gadget se pahen bidaba
thank you ma'am ngasigi expert oina lingbirak liba Dr. Linthoi akoi jamgi clinic attuned and balanced well-being services hairiba lamfel sana kaithel da opposite Tantha police da ama hangduk chabasida phangbigadoba services singsigi matang da madam kitang haibiram
okay akogi services se yamna anoba service ne 10th of April la launched over service ni ko attuned and balanced well-being services ko we well-being services aduga sigi se predominantly kanone ba khoi se psychological service neba haibadi akoi da laigadori ba se ayamba clinical psychologist never team lady se aduda phangadoba koina service pigadoise child and adolescent actually loinamak chahi 0 tagina across the lifespan ko loinamak adum counseling gumba therapy gumba assessment gumba leire problems singduna kahini mental health difficulties hai tare ko anxiety depression trauma the relationship difficulties the school difficulties kumba yengani services akoina provide to doisina amana assessment to the yaurisina cognitive assessment asai akoina cognitive development na haibaduna IQ assessment orani adegi akoina specific learning difficulty na disability na malai adusu assessment orani haibadi dyslexia kanga mayam na khangna bado dyspraxia dyscalculia adusu orani then we also have scope for neuropsychological assessment aduna head injury toruba stroke toruba so pre-rehabilitation, post-rehabilitation ko aduna kani different parts of the brain functioning haidi frontal lobe aduga kani hani parietal lobe kanga lobe aduna neuropsychological testing gi su opportunity laigani sidais da akoina tawdoise just question answer gi form ni dagi blog design khara thamaga saraga adugi tap tawbani ko neuropsychological assessment atopana individual therapy natraga mayamna counseling hainba khangna badu masulai then parenting clinic is one thing that we are hoping to start. Aduna parenting clinic say parenting group hana hogene khali aduna, for example, teenage parents habidi parents who have teenagers teenager parent or parents who have teenagers to adu kamaina moi better understanding with their teenagers am tomoy or stage ni na ko na better connection, better relationship hangna ba adugi group services lai at the moment akoi huzik angang gi emotional regulation group ama huzik kano tawri facilitate tawri hai tare adu khoi third session loi khare 4 sessions ni, but we are hoping to have that as a rolling program. Adu laire we also provide other consultations to schools, adagi workshop kumba adu kumba gi facilities sulaini. Huzik face to face tawbadi akoi we at the moment we have about 2 clinical psychologists aduga ayakna because I'm based in Canada Australia lemna practically laitamnina telehealth services covid ki aphaba if you think about positive thing ari hai tare telehealth services lairabanina adugi telehealth facilities tuna I will provide that aduga group toba services tawbadusu adum kani haini zoom gumba natraga teams gumba da ko virtually adugi possibility su lai.
Thank you, ma'am. Mayamna karigumba consultation longning mataragasu attuned and balanced well-being services thangmoiban lamfel sana kaithel da tantha police ki opposite da leiba clinic asida lengbirakpa yagani. Ngasigi program asida matam chillaba kaithokpiduna akhoi program asibu saruk yabinaba lengbirakliba Dr. Lintoi akoizam amadi Madam Miranda Yendrembambu amuk hanna thakachaba amadi ikai khomnaba amukasu uchari. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you for participating.
Thank you very much.